Kicking off our golden rules journey is the Rule of 72. This financial concept is like a magic key, unlocking the secret to how quickly your money can double given a fixed annual rate of return. It's a simple equation, really. You just divide the number 72 by the annual rate of return, and voila! You've got the number of years it will take for your investment to double. Let's look at a real-life example. Suppose you've invested in a savings account that offers a 6% annual interest rate. According to the Rule of 72, you'd divide 72 by 6, giving you 12. That's right, your money will double in approximately 12 years. Remember, the higher the rate of return, the faster your money will grow. So that's the Rule of 72, your first step towards financial growth. It's like a compass, guiding you through the world of investments with ease and precision. Next up is the 4% Rule, a game changer in retirement planning. Imagine a pot of gold. This isn't a fairy tale, but your own personal nest egg, accumulated over years of hard work and disciplined savings. Now the million-dollar question, or perhaps the 4% question is, how do you make sure this pot of gold lasts as long as you need it to? Enter the 4% Rule. This rule suggests that in your first year of retirement you withdraw 4% of your total savings. Then, for every subsequent year, you adjust this amount for inflation. The beauty of this rule lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. It helps ensure that you have a steady income during retirement, while also preserving your savings for around 25 years. Let's illustrate this with an example. Say you have a nest egg of $1 million. According to the 4% rule, you'd withdraw $40,000 in your first year of retirement. In the second year, you adjust this amount for inflation. If inflation is 2%, you'd withdraw $40,000 plus an additional $800. Now, practical implementation. First, understand that the 4% rule is a guideline, not a strict rule. Adjust it based on your personal circumstances and market conditions. Secondly, review your withdrawal rate periodically, ensuring it aligns with your lifestyle and financial health. And that's how the 4% rule helps secure your golden years. Now let's navigate the seas of budgeting with the 50-30-20 rule. This is a rule that simplifies the daunting task of budgeting into 3 manageable categories. The rule suggests that 50% of your income should be allocated to your needs. These are the bare essentials like rent, groceries, healthcare, and transportation. Next, we have 30%, which is set aside for your wants. This could be anything from that new pair of shoes you've been eyeing, a trip to the spa, or even dinner at your favorite restaurant. It's important to remember that these are not necessities, but they do contribute to your quality of life and overall happiness. Finally, the remaining 20% goes towards savings or paying off debt. This could be your emergency fund, retirement savings, or paying down credit card debt. The beauty of this rule is its flexibility. You can adjust the percentages based on your personal financial situation, goals, and lifestyle. Let's illustrate this with an example. Let's say you bring home a monthly income of $3,500. According to the 50-30-20 rule, you would allocate $1,750 to your needs, $1,050 to your wants, and $700 to your savings or debt repayment. This rule provides a simple and effective framework for managing your money, ensuring that you can meet your needs, enjoy your wants, and still save for the future. With the 50-30-20 rule, budgeting is no longer a daunting task. Ready to customize your investment strategy? The 100-age rule is your compass. Now this rule is all about striking a balance between risk and security in your investment portfolio. It suggests that the percentage of your portfolio invested in stocks should be equal to 100 minus your age. So if you're 30 years old, 70% of your portfolio should be in stocks, with the remaining 30% in more stable investments like bonds. As you grow older, you gradually shift more towards safer investments. Let's take John for example. At 45, he's following the 100-age rule, investing 55% in stocks and 45% in bonds. This way, he's taking advantage of the growth potential of stocks while mitigating risk with bonds. Remember, this rule is a guideline, not a hard and fast law. Always consider your individual financial situation and risk tolerance. That's the 100-age rule, your guide to a personalized investment strategy. Debt can be a formidable opponent, but fear not. The 40% EMI rule is your shield. This rule is a simple yet powerful principle that can keep your debt in check and ensure you maintain financial stability. It suggests that your total monthly loan or debt repayments, your equated monthly installments or EMIs, should not exceed 40% of your monthly income. So, Let's say John's monthly income is $5,000. Following the 40% EMI rule, John should ensure that his total monthly debt repayments don't exceed $2,000. This rule keeps John's debt manageable while ensuring he still has ample resources to meet his other financial commitments. But it's not just about following the rule, it's also about understanding why it's essential. Debt is like a double-edged sword. While it can help you meet your goals, excessive debt can lead to financial stress and compromise your financial health. The 40% EMI rule is a preventative measure ensuring your debts never become overwhelming. Now, how can you effectively implement this rule? Start by calculating your monthly income and determining what 40% of that figure is. Then compare this with your current total EMI. If your EMI is higher than the 40% threshold, it's time to reassess your debt strategy. That's the 40% EMI rule, your defense against overwhelming debt. With it, you can confidently stride forward, knowing you're well protected from the potential pitfalls of excessive debt. Emergency situations can strike at any time. Enter the 1-month salary emergency fund. This golden rule is all about preparedness. Imagine this: you lose your job suddenly, or a medical emergency arises. These situations are stressful enough without the added worry of financial strain. But with a 1-month salary stashed away, you'll have a buffer to lean on. Think of it as your personal financial safety net. Let's take John, for example. He lost his job unexpectedly, but had a 1-month salary fund set aside. This allowed him to cover his essential expenses while he sought new employment, preventing him from falling into debt. Or consider Sarah, who faced an unexpected medical bill. Her 1-month salary emergency fund helped her navigate this crisis without resorting to high-interest loans. That's the 1-month salary emergency fund, your financial safety net. It gives you peace of mind, knowing you're ready to tackle unexpected financial challenges head-on. Ensuring financial security for your loved ones is crucial. The 10 times your income life insurance rule is your guiding light. This rule is quite simple yet incredibly powerful. It states that your life insurance coverage should be 10 times your annual income. Now, let's imagine a scenario. Meet John, a 40-year-old father of 2, earning $50,000 annually. According to the 10 times your income life insurance rule, John should ideally have a life insurance policy of $500,000. This coverage ensures that, in the unfortunate event of John's untimely demise, his family can maintain their lifestyle and meet their financial obligations for a decade without his income. This rule is a general guideline and should be tailored to your unique circumstances. For instance, if you have a mortgage or sizable debts, you might want to consider a higher coverage. Similarly, if your spouse is a high earner, you could potentially opt for less. The 10 times your income life insurance rule provides a solid starting point for estimating your life insurance needs. However, it's crucial to review your coverage regularly, especially after significant life events like marriage, the birth of a child, or a major career change. Remember, life insurance isn't just about numbers. It's about providing a safety net for your loved ones when they need it the most. With the 10 times your income life insurance rule, you can ensure your loved ones are secure. Impulse buying can sabotage your financial goals. Enter the 30-day rule. This rule is a powerful tool that helps you curb those spontaneous purchases that can wreak havoc on your budget. So, what's the psychology behind it? Well, it's quite simple yet effective. When you feel the urge to buy something on a whim, you pause. Instead of immediately giving in to the temptation, you wait for 30 days. During this period, you'll have time to reflect on whether you truly need this item or if it's just a fleeting desire. Over time, you'll find that many of these must-have items lose their appeal after the waiting period. Now let's talk about some success stories. There are countless individuals who have saved significant amounts by implementing this rule, freeing up funds for more meaningful financial goals. And how can you master this? Start by keeping a wish list, and before you know it, you'll be a pro at mindful spending. That's the 30-day rule, your tool to master mindful spending. Before we wrap up this incredible journey, let's quickly recap the 8 golden financial rules. We began with the Rule of 72, a powerful tool for estimating how long it takes for your money to double. Next, we navigated the 4% rule, a cornerstone for retirement planning. We then delved into the 50-30-20 rule, a guide to balancing needs, wants, and savings. The 100-age rule came in next, prompting us to tailor our investment strategies to our age. We continued with the 40% EMI rule, a shield to keep debt manageable. The 1-month salary emergency fund was our next stop, emphasizing the importance of a financial safety net. We then explored the 10 times your income life insurance rule, a beacon for ensuring loved ones' financial security. Finally, we touched on the 30-day rule, a bulwark against impulse buying. That's a wrap on the 8 golden financial rules that can revolutionize your financial game. There you have it, the 8 golden financial rules that can transform your financial landscape. These aren't just rules, they're practical steps for your journey towards financial freedom and well-being. Like any journey, the first step is often the hardest. But remember, these rules are your compass, guiding you through the sometimes complex world of finance. If you found these insights valuable, consider supporting our channel. By hitting the like button, subscribing, and tapping that notification bell, you're not only encouraging us to create more content like this, but you're also ensuring you won't miss out on future financial wisdom. We're in this together, and every step you take brings us joy, as we see you growing in financial understanding and empowerment. So let's continue this journey together, exploring the world of finance and unlocking the secrets to wealth and well-being. Until next time, stay financially savvy.